Wait, I'm gonna do drum roll. Drum roll. Day 3 in the pleasure-based book business brand with human design and Gene Keys. Pow, pow,
I love it.
pow.
Okay, let's see. Where is it? I think I changed it to vision into.
Yeah, yeah, let's see.
I got to step 4.
Cool. How does it feel so far? Bold,
It
intuitive.
feels it feels good.
Doesn't it like make it easier in the mind how you can structure a conversation about this?
Yeah, yeah. And then it's like, okay, now and then what helped was me like remembering that I'm talking to somebody, like talking
Yes.
to myself.
Yeah.
That helps a lot. So then I got the intuitive. So we have the transformed and then
You like
courageous.
transformed? Do you like that?
I feel like we can go deeper than transformed.
Okay.
Um,
You already said intuitive, so you don't need tuned in. Turned on?
I love turned on if like I was thinking about something sexual, like something sexy to add in there, like connecting to your body and your sexuality and your pleasure. And because that's how I've become a fearless bitch. I swear.
Mm,
I swear.
like let's see.
Maybe here, let me I can ask ChatGPT.
I already did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Oh, transformed was the second one. I said words that start with T, like turned on, tuned in, transformed. Haha, it said both those.
That are
Transcended.
sexy. I was thinking
Uh,
transcended, but that sounds like
Sexy words.
I want to make it woo, like woo woo spiritual, but like grounded where like you can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Like anybody could pick it up and be like, "Oh, I get this."
Tempting, teasing, thrilling, touching, tender, teasing. Hmm. Turned on is probably the best.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm like running through like tasty. Like
Mm, totally free. Turned on is the best, I think.
I feel like I can
Transformed or
write more
turned
about
on.
that.
Okay.
Because if you're intuitive, then you tap into turning yourself on in all ways, mentally,
Mm,
spiritually, emotionally, physically.
mm,
And
okay.
then you step into,
Being
because now
courageously
you're turned
confident.
on, you're already going to step into this courageously confident her.
Ooh, okay, cool. Turned on.
Yeah, I feel like I can write way more than, yeah, turned on. I like that a lot.
It was the first thing. Okay, so that's three. So we had what was that? Bold, intuitive, got so hot. Turned on, bold, intuitive, turned on,
Courageously confident
courageously confident,
her.
her.
And we could even change
Oh my
her.
God, is it just 5 steps? That's even better.
Yeah, 5 steps.
So delete the last two. So this is perfect. Because you can imagine it on a t-shirt and you can have a manifesto. Are you a fearless bitch? People pay people to be part of a movement because you give them a vision for something bigger than themselves to go to.
Yes.
And you can have your own conference called Fearless Bitch. Maybe that
Yes.
stage was yours.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
That's so good.
Oh my goddess. No,
Oh
for
my
real
god.
though.
For
What?
real though. Yeah, yeah.
I've been visualizing myself speaking on stage for the longest freaking time. Like,
Can I tell you something cool?
yeah.
There's a brand new hotel right now with conference rooms, called AC Hotel by the airport that's charging how much? $0 because they just opened up and they just take 50% of your whatever you make in there to use their space.
No fucking way. AC Hotel,
Yep.
$0, 50%
From
commission.
the earning, yep. So we can create that stage. Let's go.
You don't understand. This has been the one of the biggest visions of my life. Like I've written this down over and I'm about to get emotional. I've literally written this down and I've seen it over and over and over and over again. Like this has come into meditations like without trying. And it's like I see myself and I'm there and it's like, whoa, this is all coming into like the physical. That thing that's why I'm like feeling all this energy. Whoa.
Fearless, fearless.
Oh my gosh. With the lights and everything.
With the lights and everything.
Yes.
Can you feel the dream come true?
Yeah, I can.
Tears in my eyes.
I know, I'm crying. I'm crying. I'm like, oh my gosh. Wow. If I were to show you my manifestation, what I wanted to manifest this year was literally speaking on stage. I wrote this down already. As speaking on stage and completing my book before I even met you.
Congratulations, it's been done.
Yeah. I'm like getting hot.
Ah!
Ready to do this. This is
I
why I
love
was
it.
up till 3:30 a.m.
I saw that. I saw that you like submitted something at 222 or 111. I was like, that's so great.
Oh my God, really? That's
Yeah.
crazy. Of course it was.
Okay, let's go. So we got 5 steps, which is perfect. Great, great. Because that's like max five is amazing.
Her. Yeah, I like five. Five. Um,
It's good. They say 3 to 5 is the best.
okay, cool. That's what I've heard too. Oh my God, courageously confident. I love that. Turned on. I'm gonna change that all. Although this definitely like turned on fits the doing inner child, dancing in public like no one's watching, da 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 da. So what I envisioned or what I was like writing down is like problem is like chapter one, description, solution, and transformation and benefits. Chapter two, tools and resources. Chapter three.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Where do we go from here? Like, what do I do now?
Okay, so go to step three.
So step three.
Change it real quick if what needs to be for turned on.
Okay. Turned on. The
So
problem
we have a problem.
is, um, I mean,
You
that's
don't
definitely
like you don't have a clear vision that turns you on, so obviously you're not turned on. That's the problem. Like you don't if you don't have clarity, right, where you're headed, then how could you be turned on about it working?
right. So I guess that kind of like still aligns with this. But I'm thinking like feeling dull, lifeless, low libido, not feeling feminine in your
Okay,
power.
but are you talking have you talked anywhere about having clarity of vision?
Finding your intuition, not being able to trust yourself, your decisions. So this is like connecting to your body, making decisions. No,
Do
it's a
you want to
technical
talk about it in the bold or do you want to talk about it here in the turned on?
because this is speaking your truth, challenging your inner voice. So this is like being bold, understand what that is. So like, oh, I can actually talk about what I feel and then trusting the intuition. Oh, okay, I can trust that I'm going to be able to make those decisions. Okay, what decisions do I need to make? Oh, okay, I guess this is where they get clarity is like being turned
Okay,
on.
perfect. Yeah. Get a
Okay,
clear
now I can
vision.
get clarity.
Feeling stuck is because you don't have clarity. So now let's create that vision that turns you on.
Turns you the fuck on. I like that.
You can get rid of the rest of it. What was that second column?
The second column is a solution, I believe. Description and
Description and
solution.
solution.
Yeah, so I think I was filling this out right, but I wasn't really sure how much information I was putting in here. Um, so the description. So okay, inner bitch is out. We're not doing that.
Yep.
Um, the description of what's the problem, the solution, description.
So it's fine. You can still talk about the inner critic, but in a way that now, like when you have a clear vision, then you're more likely to
Oh
talk
shit.
back to her, right? And be like, "Shut up, bitch!" Like,
Yeah,
I'm still gonna do it anyways because this vision turns me on more than your
right.
negatively thing.
Solution.
Do you create like a vision board with anybody or anything like that?
Yeah, I have them like create goals. I have them list out their manifestations. I have them
So,
do the
so
same
this
things
is what
I
you
do.
write down.
Oh,
Creating that vision, creating your manifestation goals, writing things down.
um, scripting, mirror work,
And associating more pleasure to going toward bigger goals and visions than pain.
associating more pleasure to goals and vision and pain. Yeah, like turning your pain into purpose and pleasure.
Oh yeah, perfect. Turning pain into purpose and pleasure. That's how you get turned on.
Oh, that sounds like the title of like that
Mm,
section. Turning your pain
mm,
into purpose and pleasure.
mm. So good.
Which I usually like to say the word transmuting, but whichever one
Mm.
will fit
This
better.
is yeah, yeah. So then healing your inner child. That's good. It's all good stuff.
Oh, I even put it there. Purpose, pleasure, power through shadow work, reflection, embodiment. And then turned on, I can edit the journal things. The physical challenge in the journal could be more towards geared towards like actually turning yourself on. Like
Mm.
basically taking yourself out on a date, like a millionaire
Mm.
money date. Take yourself
Mm.
out on a millionaire money date where you
I'll
are
write that so
booking a
you can
spot.
remember that if you need.
Okay. Yourself out on a millionaire money date where you take yourself to a luxurious spa or restaurant and wine.
You know what would be super sexy? We get you a sign like this or like a stand for your book or anywhere to put in the background. So you're gonna have your fearless bitch anytime you're on your Zoom things.
Oh my God, yes, I would love that. Yeah, a manifesting office outside of my house because I need to like I don't like working from home that much. Like I'll work from home, but I like it to be a separate space. So manifesting an office so I can decorate it, have my podcast, have my books, have guests come in, have just that's what's coming in. That's what I see. That's what I
Okay, let
visualize.
me
Like
tell
some
you something cool that maybe you didn't know.
what?
You can rent podcast studio by the hour for less than $100.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it was like 70 or 80, and I just found out. Like, there's one, but you and I should do that. We should go in there and interview each other.
I
Pro
would love
status.
that. I
And
love
like
interviews.
just like everything unfiltered and it's pro. And they're like, oh, we'll be on the phone with you for 10 minutes to help you set up. And it's completely everything, all the cameras, all the angles, like, and I was like, holy shit, that exists. I just discovered this in the last month. I
That's
talked
what
to
I
the
mean.
guy and he was like, yeah,
Oh my God, yes.
it's
And
a
then
turnkey.
I could have Sam come in and take and do social media stuff and she can edit the videos and the posts.
Mm, mm.
We're
Yeah,
creating
link
a
me up with
team here.
her. That'll be cool.
We're creating a team. I definitely will. Okay, podcast. I'm writing that down.
So just so you know that you don't have to wait for the big kahuna, that you can just look up online podcast space near me, rent by the hour. So you don't have to like do the whole month thing and blah blah. You
Oh
can
my God,
start
that would be
smaller.
amazing. I,
Yeah.
that's
Go
way
get
to,
it. Get somebody to come to an interview. Dude, put a little sign behind and pro looks like your own freaking studio. No one's
yeah.
gonna be like, "Did you rent that place?"
No one cares. No one even cares if I
Nobody
did.
gives a shit as long as it looks good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's good to know because I definitely want to do that. Um, I
Well,
have literally
let me know if you have time, if you want to come on down this next week or whatever. Well, as soon as we're done, maybe talk about your book, and we'll do
that
an
would
hour.
be,
We'll do an
yeah, we
hour,
can
and I'll
talk about
ask
the
you
whole
everything.
process because
Yeah,
I've gone through so many shifts. Like,
fast, huh?
the things I've had, like, it's just like, what the hell? Just on this call, just like
Let's go.
a week before we started, it was just like I was just being expanded and initiated. And I felt like I went through like a dark night of the soul into this like another spiritual awakening
Well,
from,
you said yes a week before we started. You said next week. I have a client. We can start next
oh, you're
week.
right. I did. I already said yes. I've been saying yes the whole time. The whole
Yeah,
time.
you have. This is why I was holding on, and I was like, okay, yeah, she's here.
Yeah. I was like, okay, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
I'm
Step
so
four.
excited. Okay, so take yourself on a luxury spa, blah blah blah. So that would be like a challenge that they'll have to do, and I feel like the journal prompts that's not really going to be hard to figure that out and come up with. So step four is courageously confident. The problem is feeling insecure and scared to take risks in life.
So maybe even list some of those things like you want more money, you're too afraid to create these higher ticket offers or too afraid to invest,
Money, afraid to invest, afraid to,
afraid to leave your quote unquote stable job.
yeah, to leave your stable job and or relationship because how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Oh, write that down. That's good. That's good. How you do one thing is how you do everything. That's so good.
Everything.
And then yeah, just the next column, just do it now before you're ready.
Messy action.
Messy action. No perfect people allowed.
Yeah, what is it? I usually call it uh, inspired action.
Mm, yeah.
Action. And then I can talk about analysis paralysis.
Mm. Imposter
Paralysis,
syndrome.
imposter syndrome. Um,
Memory. I don't know how deep you go into memory, but like how we're like carrying it the memory of everybody else, our ancestors, and illusion of
yeah,
safety.
I usually talk about the childhood, depending on who I'm speaking to. Some people won't
Oh,
understand what I'm talking about.
what's the next
Um,
column for?
the next one is, I believe, transformation and benefits.
Benefits.
I mean, my goodness. Business of your dreams. Um,
A relationship of your dreams, loving yourself,
relationship of,
watching yourself from the outside when you do the thing, and seeing that you are a lot more powerful than you knew.
mm-hmm.
Watching yourself when you release money, when you invest in yourself, how a lot of exponential growth and quantum leaps come, and the potential for a lot of money.
A lot of money, love, and freedom.
Um,
And benefits, you're fearless.
hmm.
You're a fearless bitch.
Fearless bitch. Oh, so good.
I love that.
That's an identity. People would pay just to become a fearless bitch, right?
Yeah, they were like writing it too on the I could see it. Oh my God.
Fearless
Yes.
bitch, and then like that new definition of bitch. Or like how they write a manifesto, I am a fearless bitch. Repeat after me, everybody. I am a fearless
Fearless
bitch.
bitch.
I get
What is,
louder. I can't
yeah.
hear you. I am a fearless bitch. Bitch stands for what? Both.
Yeah, what does it
Intuitive.
stand for? Actually, I don't believe you. I'm gonna need somebody to just come here and step on stage and
I
tell
don't
me what
believe
this
you.
means. Yeah,
Tell me
because
what it means.
yeah, you get them out of their comfort zone and you're like, okay, you really want to step into the fearless bitch? You better come up on here and tell me that you are.
Oh,
Tell
I love
everybody.
that. I love that. This is your initiation. We're gonna do a baptism for all those who want to become a fearless bitch now. Go ahead and line up. This is the church of fearless bitch.
Mhm. And have them come on stage. That's it.
Yeah, yeah,
And
that's so
claim
good.
that.
Claim it. I love that.
Okay, tools and resources. So that's gonna be
Mm,
the journal prompts. And this is gonna be probably one of the most challenging journal prompts
mm,
because being fearless requires that, right? That being courageously confident.
mm,
So I think one of the challenges should be um like going to maybe like a karaoke or like an open mic
mm, mm,
and speaking their truth, whether that's through
mm,
a song that they sing, a poem, just
mm,
going to an open mic and speaking up and like almost like putting themselves on the fearless stage.
mm. Another cool one you could say, smile and say hi to every single person that you see today.
Oh my God, I do that. I already
Mm.
do that. I That's something I do too, even if they don't say hi back.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, but that's a good one for becoming more. And then like observe the feeling. Like, look, like you can be courageously confident on command. You just gotta get
Yeah.
out of your own head.
When you cross paths with today, even if they don't look approachable. That's the best ones.
Yeah.
Because then you smile and they're like, I'm like, all right, have a beautiful day. And then they smile.
Yeah.
And then journal prompts with the feelings before and after and their reflections. Yeah, I love how there's like an action step after
Mm-hmm.
each.
Mm-hmm.
I love it after the chapters. Sometimes I'm reading a book and I'm like, okay, take my own notes, I guess.
So this is gonna be an easy breezy. I know. I just tried to open a book that a friend gave me that I want to work with because I love him, but it's like so many words. And I picked it up like 5 times and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
Okay, like
You want a
this.
book to like get you. Like I'm reading this book called Finding God Through Sex, and that one just gets me. Like it has like this delicious story in the beginning that's like, ooh, I'm like captivated by this delicious story. And then that framework goes into education, and then it goes into how he can step into finding God through sex and for him, and then it goes into her. And like every single chapter is literally that, the same thing.
Mm. And you gotta stop me because I got another book in me.
What you gonna write?
Sex is enlightenment.
Ooh.
Or
I
or
have, I feel like
touching
I
the
have so
divine through
many.
sex. Yeah, I know. So let's go. Let's go. Okay, okay. All
Okay.
right. Let's get back to business.
Okay.
I could have
Back to being.
when I read the multi-orgasmic woman, I was like, I could have written this book.
Mm. We're gonna write one. It's gonna be
Yeah,
amazing.
we got it. Magic. Okay, cool. Her.
Captivating. Okay, her.
Oh, yeah.
Her
Owning the
is
woman, right?
her's the woman, becoming
Yeah.
the woman.
Becoming the woman. You were meant to be owning the fact that you are a woman and the superpower of being.
From girl to woman.
So good. From girl to woman. What does it
I
mean for
love
you to go from girl to woman? Oh, you know what's a good thing here? Uh, does part of you still feel like your parents will come to the rescue and will take care of you?
Mm. Or like in relationship, are you still
Mm,
looking for someone to come and save you?
mm, yeah.
Still waiting for someone to come and save you.
Mm.
Or the I like that. It's like you're the heron to your own her story.
Mm. What's her story? What will your story be? What would your framework be? Just like the one I shared with you. Actually, you know what? Instead of framework, I think we should call this so we can change the title. Now it's Fearless Bitch Blueprint.
Yeah, I like blueprint.
Because B and B iteration, right? Or wait, or FBF. Okay, what sounds better? Fearless Bitch Blueprint or Fearless Bitch Framework? Because we got a F and a B.
FBB, the fearless bitch framework. That feels F FBF. That feels like that rolls off the tongue more than
Mhm.
FBB,
Okay.
FBF.
Okay. Cool.
Like
So
this
now,
unique.
so now in the last step, you are going to tell her that it's her turn to create a framework or blueprint, whatever, the fearless bitch
Now it's
framework
your turn. Right, right, right.
of her own. Because your job is now to ignite the fire. What you have done for her is for her to now become that beacon and ignite others. Like you are now a fearless bitch. Mission complete. Now let's create together words that resonate with you so you can provide value to your tribe like I provided to you.
Yes. Oh my God, I love it. The fearless bitch. Are you kidding? That's so in alignment.
I know. I didn't even see that coming until I saw your little. It's just
Of
divine.
course. It was literally in the face. It was right there the whole time.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
So,
All right.
question,
Yes.
how many pages should each chapter be?
That doesn't really matter.
It doesn't matter.
No, because it can flow.
Okay, because I was like, when I'm typing it on here, it's like I don't really know how many pages this is really going to be.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Let that go. Because
Okay.
we're gonna just do that. We're actually not even gonna worry about anything that comes to formatting. Remember, I got a guy.
Oh, okay.
Look at
Okay.
how easy it is. So basically, we're sending him a Word doc, and he's gonna make it all.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'll have one of my editors run through it one time.
Okay, so it doesn't have to be so long.
Nope, it can be whatever it wants to be. You're just
Okay.
delivering a message.
Okay, cool. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I'm like, I don't know how many pages. Like, does it have to be a certain amount of pages?
No, that's
how
good.
how much am I writing? I can continue writing because some people are like, oh, I don't have ghostwriters or whatever the case is. Like, I don't know if it's like a ghostwriting thing or if they're just adding more extra words or just making it like more concise.
So the thing is, none of it matters. Like we're gonna finish this probably tomorrow. We're gonna finish your book tomorrow.
That's yeah, okay, that was the
Yeah.
idea. That was the intention before
Yeah.
Monday, finish it tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
It's easier than you think because I'm
Yeah.
here.
Well, I love ChatGPT for that because it helped me create this.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
literally
Proud.
just entered in my information and what I needed, what I wanted, and then it gave me 10 pages of this book.
Perfect. Great.
And then I
Make
reread it. Okay,
make sure it
that's
sounds good. Okay.
yeah.
So now we're changing goodbye bitch to fearless bitch.
Yeah.
You want to say embracing your and then what bitch stands for or oh intuitive or inner power or intuitive inner power.
Bold, intuitive, and we changed this.
Turned in, turned on.
Bold, intuitive, turned on, courageously confident her. Bold, intuitive, inner power. I don't know if that works.
Too much?
Yeah, I think I like this.
Cool.
Yeah, embracing your boldness and your inner power. No, we're gonna change that. That's not
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, it should be the bitch. So embrace you
I
can
like
do
discovering.
discovering your bold, intuitive, turned on, courageously confident her.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
I want that to be on one.
mm, cool.
Oh my God, I love it.
Cool. All
Okay,
right, let's get her.
let's do it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So good. So easy.
I like it. Okay. All right, so what should we jump into?
So why don't you open that like on half of the screen and then your book on another half so you can have that as a reference. Something. Yeah.
Here's half, and then I'm gonna. So this was like our what we kind of okay, rough draft-ish situation.
Oh,
And
all
then
right.
this is a framework. Bam.
All right, so you got to change these goodbyes at the top, the names of the dogs.
Yeah, I feel like I need to change. Well, the how the book could be used. I think this part needs to change. Of course, we're not really like we are befriending the inner critic, but we're
Do you
learning.
want to put that? Do you want to put that into another chapter? Into
Yeah, that
one of the
needs to be
chapters?
Maybe that's like a bonus chapter.
What can it be related to anything?
Inner critic could be related to the confident.
Okay, then just move it there.
Okay. So we'll move that to um oh my gosh, there's so much information. Chapter 4. Intuitive. That's section 4. Okay. How the book should be used. Yep. Intro, saying goodbye to what it means to be a bitch. I'm speaking to the not her. Bold to on just confident her. Okay, we got bold. My story. Bold. Journal prompts. Intuitive I. Okay. I intuitive. Okay, so I understand what I'm gonna do here. Chapter 5 is the solutions, description, um, and then chapter 6
Oh, I have
is,
it downloaded for you.
oh, I'm here for it.
Uh, one of the things that helped me and helped me transform was a book that had success stories.
Mm,
So maybe at the end of each chapter, there could be a little success story. It could be a personal, it could be someone else,
I
but
like
it
that.
then they could see themselves in the shoes.
And then a success story. Yeah, I like that. And it could be like, it could be anybody,
Yep.
really.
Yeah.
Their success story, like a celebrity or somebody
Yeah.
that people know, or like somebody that's changed the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Julius Caesar had to be bold. Um,
But I would bring it home into something more like something that somebody that picks up the book could be like, oh, like the reason I learned that this was a high ticket offer, what I'm offering now through the book, is because I read that a guy went out and charged $30,000 for what I'm offering and got 16 people to sign up. And I was like, oh, he can do it. Wait, for book
I could
writing?
do it
And
too.
only for book writing, he got 30K.
Wow, what?
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I can do it.
Oh my gosh.
So what you're getting is like $100,000.
Wow. Okay. So I already have like somebody, I have this girl, Flora. She used to drive for Uber Eats literally only 2 years ago. She was
Mm,
in 30K debt, drive for Uber Eats. Her
mm,
car was falling apart.
mm,
And through
mm.
manifestation, using like Neville Goddard's practices, um, Esther Hicks, using like asking it as given, using all these like manifestation tools, tactics, practices, and changing your subconscious along with like scripting. She literally went from all that debt and driving from Uber Eats to now she has a $2 million business
Okay,
in
that's a
two
success story.
years.
Yummy. Where was
Okay.
it? Where's the success story going?
I feel like that could go into intuition because she had to have like a belief that it was gonna fucking happen.
Okay, perfect. So what I would do is a picture of her
Okay.
with a like a thing that looks like a quote
Okay, yeah.
and A to Z. I was
A pic of
this,
her.
then through our ABCD, I got to this.
Okay.
So basically, I went from
She
Uber
was
driving negative 30K to this, and here's the steps we took together.
and here are the steps she took to get there. Blank, 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 blank.
If you want, if you want to use my story for courageously confident,
Oh, yes.
for
I love your
uh,
story.
thank you for picking up, for having the confidence to charge high ticket because I read it in a book.
Yes, I love
And then
that.
borrowing the belief of the author in the book, which also brings it back to you because this is
Having
your
the
book. Confidence and courage to charge high ticket. So say Dasha
charge high
went from 2,500 to 10K to 25,000 per client from a
and
book because she learned how to be courageously confident when she's talking about her offer.
because she had to be courageously
When
confident,
communicating her offer.
communicating her all because she picked up one book.
And borrow the belief. Yeah. So this
Oh,
brings it back to you
and
because they're holding your book.
believe. Bam. I love it.
Well, you got a
Okay, so it
success
doesn't
story
have to
there?
be a long success story. It could just be like one
No?
page picture,
Yeah.
quote, little.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I love that. Yes.
Because then like people are seeing and they're like, oh, like you're igniting them, like you're giving them the how-tos,
The
the
hope.
process, and then also what happens when you're on the other side.
Yeah. Like it's possible for you. It's possible for all these other people who came from
And I
nothing.
feel like turned on should be your success story.
Yeah,
Because you said
turned
that
on.
all of this like it was because you learned how to be turned on about life.
Literally, I swear, I was so disconnected from my body from sexual abuse. Pleasure was
Mm.
what transmuted all that pain into power.
Okay, perfect. Go to turned on success story.
Um, let's put in here.
Leisure is what transmuted all that pain into power. That's perfect.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Mm.
And then success story. I went from There we go. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we got her. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
well, bold. We would just need a success story for bold and her.
There's any woman, but
There's some beautiful people that I know.
yeah, so you just have to
Mm-hmm.
choose which one you want to put on a pedestal
Mm-hmm.
and see. Well, I would tune into something that could link it back to you.
Yeah.
You know what? It would be something that, like, okay, right now, as you're creating that vision, maybe somebody that stood up on a stage and changed and made a movement and changed the masses, because this
Like
is
you're in
what you're creating for you, aka for every woman out there that has a story and a message to share and wants to create a movement. So you got to talk about some woman that got on stage and changed a bunch of lives and
yeah, you were
own
literally in
her
my head.
power.
You were in my
Okay.
head. The person I thought about immediately was the woman who hosted the first women's conference that I spoke on stage, and she gave me that opportunity without ever hearing me speak. And she gave me the stage, and she did the women's conferences like 5 years in a row, and she's literally changed all these women's lives. Like I love her so freaking much.
There you
She's
go.
amazing. She's a friend too. Her name's Jessica Hurley. She has a podcast. She speaks. She's super bold. Like I will put her under bold.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, she's definitely bold.
And you can say in the beginning, at the end of each chapter, may the success of the stories of women shed a light and perspective to what's possible for you. Because sometimes you can pick up a book and it opens your mind into a new possibility.
Mm. And wait, I sometimes you can pick up a book and
It opens your mind into a new possibility of what's possible for you.
ends your mind to a possibility is possible for you.
Let that woman be you, or you are that woman. Yeah, let that woman be you
Be-
and feel what it's like. Become her and don't let anyone take away what you believe.
Mm,
Mm, so good.
period. Just period. I want to get her story. And I'll tell her. She would love this.
Mm,
She believed in me when no one else did. So I love that.
Yeah, we should write that down. She believed in me when no one else did. She started, and then you can even tell that little story here, and then yeah.
To use my voice. Share. Speak. Interested. Love it. Her.
Mm-hmm.
Her. Who would be her? Her. She is. Hmm.
It's cool if it's not coming up. It doesn't matter. We can wait for it for the end.
Yeah.
She'll come up.
She'll come. She'll come
Cool.
through.
Let's rock and roll. Let's get the channeling.
Let's do it. Okay. All right. So,
And let's
so
just flow hard today.
okay. Where shall we start?
Okay, so let's revisit what we got so far. Is this the same document as the other one, or you have two
The other one
documents?
is just a more, wait, where is it? This one is just my story. It's just a little bit more organized.
All right, so should we work on this one or the other one?
I would say progress from this one,
This one.
because it's already organized, and then the other one we just go back for data.
Okay, cool. All right.
So technically this would be chapter two. Or no, chapter two, which would be this, this part of the bold. Challenging the inner voice inside of you, connecting to your inner child, and practicing activating your boldness. Newfound voice, stepping into your power, feeling safe to be authentically expressed in who you are meant to be, start a new business, let go of toxic relationships. Those are the benefits.
Okay, so do we have, so what, scroll up, what do we have so far? So we have, so far we,
This is all bold. This is chapter one,
okay, so
awareness.
this is all bold. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, switch them though, because, oh, wait, should we do a bold and then awareness? So it's,
Well, the awareness is just like the framework of how we're going to write it out,
all
I
right, got it,
thought.
got it. Okay, okay, okay.
Um, th that was a chat GPT thing. I gotta take
Okay.
that out.
Principles of boldness. What was the last chapter name?
The page.
Embracing your bold future. Okay.
Yeah. These are just pages, so that's why I wasn't sure last night. I was like, I don't know if I'm just supposed to keep writing or how much am I supposed to put in there? But now that I have this like
Less is
framework,
more. Framework is better. Yeah. Okay.
it's
Cool.
making it a lot more like simple. Like, okay, now chapter two, I'm talking about the description, solution, transformation, and benefits.
Cool.
And should I start with this like a story at every chapter? Like
Mm, you could.
a paragraph of like a story to kind of hook them in with like a story, a personal story of the challenge of the inner voice.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
So you're talking to her, but you're talking to her. So I know it's hard sometimes to shut her up or shut that inner voice up. So why don't you just dictate?
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. I know the typing is taking me forever.
Mhm.
Okay. I know it's hard sometimes to shut that little voice inside of you up. At times it tells you no, at times it tells you yes. Sometimes it even tells you you're not good enough. Maybe it tells you you're fat, you're ugly, and you can't do it. And you continuously fight a battle inside your mind between what you really want and what this little voice inside of you keeps telling you you can't have. I once had this little voice too.
And did you know that no
I
matter
once, oh, I can't hear you. Hold on.
oh,
I can hear you.
so if you stop at what you really want and what does that little voice inside of you keep telling you you can't have you can't have dot. Did you know that even when you make lots of money, that inner voice just gets louder criticizing you.
Mm.
And did you know that even if you are in your dream relationship, that inner voice still doesn't stop?
Mm-hmm. That's a question. I see, like sharing a little bit and then asking them questions, and then sharing
Yeah,
a little bit.
because it's like if you're having a conversation, right? You would be like, you wouldn't focus on I, you would focus on Sherry saying something and then be like, oh, like, when
Did
was the
she?
last time you, like, yeah, well, did you know that, like, or when was the last time you, can you recollect like a magical moment when you told that inner bitch or that inner voice